Hey, what is up guys, Phoenix here, and today we're going to be building Goku from Dragon Ball Z. So, first off I'm going to go over the color palette, which is going to be black, yellow, white, light blue, blue, orange, and sand. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 colors. And I like to have a bed and a swiftness potion on me, so that way I can keep up. Keep up. So what we're going to do first is going to place 6 flat blocks, so like so. And from there, we're going to choose the left or the right side. I'm going to choose the left side. So we're going to come up 1, 2, so it's 3 like that. Then we're going to come up into the right, 2, up into the right, 1. And I want to bring up the right side a little too, so we're going to go to the right side where we started off, and we're going to put 1 right here. Then up into the right, 3. So you have something that looks like that. Next, what we're going to do is we're going to come up into the right, 1. So we're level with what we have here. And then from there, we're going to go back to the left side for a little bit. So coming to the left side, we're going to go up into the left, 4 vertical. Then we're going to come up into the right, 2 vertical. Then up into the right, 2 vertical again. So we're just repeating a formation just to get the leg shape. Then up into the right, 1. And then now we hit the belt. So what we're going to do for the belt is we're going to put 2 up into the right. And I'll form it out from now, so we'll make the rest of the pixel art meet out with it. So come to the top block, 5 across. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Next, we're going to come to the second row right here. And we're going to make it even to what we had before. And then we're going to add 7 more. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So there should be enough space. So it's 5 and then 7. And what we're going to do on the right side is going to eventually meet up right here, but for now we're going to leave it. So now for the right side right here, what we're going to do is come up into the right, 3 vertical. Then we'll come up into the right, 2. And then we're going to come to right here where we have this block. And above it now, we're going to lay a layer. And then add 2 more to the left. Then we're going to add a layer again, but stop 1 short. So we're going to leave this one blank. Then we're going to do that again, stop 1 short. And then for the final layer, we're just going to mimic this one and put 1 to the right and 1 to the left. So that's what it should look like. Now let's start the right side. So the right side is going to start going down into the right from here. And what we're going to do is come down 3, 1, 2, 3 pieces of black wool. Then we're going to go to the start of where we just put the 3, come to the right. We're going to come down 4. From there, what we're going to do is we're going to put this block right here, and we're going to come to the right, 1, and come down another 3. So 2, actually no, it's 1, and then we're going to add 3 more, so it's 4 blocks. So 1, 2, 3. And now let's get down so we can build a second boot. So for the second boot, what we're going to do is we're going to come down into the right, 1, then down into the right, 2 vertical blocks. Then we're going to have down into the right, 1, and this is going to just be our 6 flat blocks again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, so it's coming out okay. So on the end of the 6, we're going to build upwards until we touch that corner right there. So we're going to put 1 block on top. Then we're going to come up into the left, 2 vertical. then up and to the left 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, up and to the left 2, so 1, 2, up and to the left 1, then 2, then 3, so 2, and then 3, so 1, 2, 3. So you see it met up perfectly, and it should look like this. Before I add in detail, we're going to do the rest of the frame actually, because I don't want to do the detail yet. So what we're going to do is come to the top right here and count 2 blocks over, so 1, 2. On the second block we're going to come up 3, 1, 2, 3. Now from this pillar we just built, we're going to take the first one and add 1 to the left, second one, add 1 to the left, and from the second one we're going to do is bring it over 7. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then what we're going to do is take these last 2 blocks right here and come below them, and we're going to add another 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We can just bring this down to touch right there. Now from where we have these 2 right here, we're going to extend it up 10. These are our first 2, we're going to just extend it up till it equals 10. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright, and now let's get on to the arms, because I didn't start the arms yet. So for the arms, what we're going to do is come to the left of right here, and we're going to put 1, 2, 3, like that. Then off the middle one, we're going to add 1, 1. Sorry, my voice cracked. Then we're going to come down into the left from this block, 1. Then down to the left 2 flat. Then down into the left 2 vertical. So we're switching. Then down to the left 3 vertical. Alright. And now this is like the most outermost part of his arm, so we're going to have to bring it back inward. So what we're going to do is come down into the right now, 2 flat. Then up into the right, 2 flat. Then up into the right, 3 vertical. And from that middle block, we're just going to put 1 right there. And since his fist looks really, really weird, I'm going to put the detail in it for it now. So what we're going to do is come to this block right here. We're going to come up 3 from this one. 1, 2, 3. And then to the left, we're going to extend that one. And to the right, we're going to extend that one. Then what we're going to do is come up to the second block right here and extend this all the way to the left. And we're done with this right here. So and then we're going to come up to right here where we have this flat right here. We're going to count 1, 2, 3. On the third block, we're going to bring it all the way up. And then what we're going to do next is take what we just extended up and bring it to the right as well. So bring it to the right. And then we come down from here, skip 1, put 1 black right there. And I know what you're thinking, what am I going to do with this? What we're going to do is we're going to switch to our blue wool, put 2 right here, and all these other holes are going to be sand. So it looks weird right now, but later it'll look better. Yeah, so I'm not worried about that. Let's switch back to our black wool actually and do some of the right side. Let's do the right arm. So for the right side, we're going to come up into the right, 3 vertical. Then what we built right here, we're going to take the 2 bottom ones and come to the right 1 each. Then from this final one, we're going to come to the right 2 more. And then extend these 2 out 1 more down. Next, we're going to come to this final block right here and put 1, 2. Then extend this last one down 1. So it's like a backwards R. Then we're going to come down to the right from here, 3 flat. Then up and to the right from this final block, 1. Then up and to the right, 3. And I'm going to go to sleep real quick. Alright, so what we have, we're finished with the 3 right here. We're going to come up and to the left, 5 flat. Then we're going to take the 5s we just had, and we're going to count 2 over. So 1, 2. And on the second block, we're going to put 1 on top, 2 on the bottom. And then extend this one over to the right, 1. Now from here, finishing the arm is pretty easy. What we're going to do is come to where we have this right here. We're going to come up and to the right, 1. Then up and to the right, 2. Flat. And that's it for the arm. Everything inside is going to be filled in with sand from here downwards. Alright. So next what we're going to do is we're going to extend this part up. So we switch back to our black wool. And from here we're going to come up and to the right, 1. Then up and to the right, 2 vertical. And we'll shift over to these 2 flat right here. And we'll bring this one up 2. So it's equal to what we just built. And then we're going to bridge the gap between these 2 with 1 block and just extend it over 2 more. So it's like a T now. From there, we're going to extend the middle block up. The middle block, we're going to bring it up another 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And this is the base for starting the face of the pixel art, but we didn't do some of the detail in the center yet, so you can't see it. So we're going to get to that right now. So from here, where we have our 3 going across, we're going to come down to the left, 1. Then down to the left, 4, flat. Then up and to the left, 2. Up and to the left, 1. And then up and to the left, 2 again. So we should be 1 space away from the wall right here. And what we're going to do now for some detail is we're going to take this second block right here, extend it down 3. 1, 2, 3. Then come down into the right, 2 vertical. Then down into the right, 1. Alright, and to finish up the detail of the chest, what we're going to do now is come over from where we just placed this, right here. Come up into the right, 1. 1 again. So that's it for the chest detail. And to separate the chest from the head, what we're going to do is come up to right here and come up into the left, 1. And then on the left and right side is going to be orange. So I recommend putting a splash potion of swiftness on, so that way you can just place the box faster. But you don't have to. Next we're going to switch back to our blue. I'm going to fill in this as his belt. And then this as his armband. And now let's do some of the detail on his legs before we finish the head, because then that'll be the end of it. So what we're going to do next is we're going to come to the left foot first. And we're going to come to where we had the 4 right here on the side. It's the second block right here. extend it over 1, then come below that and bring it all the way across. And where we have these 3, we're going to extend it over 1 just like we did on this side. So everything above here is going to be orange. Actually, let me do the right legs too so I can do the orange on the left and right at the same time. So on the right leg, we're going to come to where we have this 3 right here. And we're going to just put orange across like that. Knock out this last one and put a black there. Then below this layer, we're just going to put all black. So above here is orange and above there is orange. So for the boots, what we're going to need is black and yellow. And I think we're going to, no, we don't need gray. We just need black and yellow. I'm going to switch to our yellow wool so we can just fill in where it's needed. And we're going to come to the bottom, just the strict bottom of the pixel art. Count over 3 blocks, 1, 2, 3. Put 2 vertical yellows right there. And come up and to the right, 2 more yellows. Then everything else is going to be black, and we'll do the same thing to the opposite side. So we're going to come 1, 2, 3 over, put a yellow right there, up and to the left, 2 yellows, then up and to the left, 1 yellow, then everything else is black. And I'll zoom out once I'm done filling in this part just so you can see how much detail we have left to do before we're done. So this is what we have so far. Now let's get to the head. But actually we're done with the blue, so what I want you guys to do is swap the blue out for gold. Alright, so what we're going to do next is the head. So for the head, we're going to need black wool, and we're going to come to right here, this flat piece we have right here. And what we're going to start off by doing is extending this piece up 2 more. So 1, 2, and then extending this piece up 1. So this piece is going to be for the head, and the hair, and this piece is going to be for the head. So we're going to do the head first. So we'll come up and to the right from here, 1. Then down and to the right from here, with a backwards R. So the backwards R shape is just 3 blocks like that. Then on top of the R, what we're going to do is put 3 going to the right. Then above that, we're going to just extend it 2 more. So coming down and to the right from this where we just built, we're going to come down and to the right 2 flat, down and to the right 2 flat again. Then from here, we're going to come down and to the left 2 vertical. And for the eyes, let's just switch to our white wool. We're going to put a 2x2 square right here. Then switch to our light blue and put 2 flat like that. Now count 2 squares below this, so 1, 2, and that's where we're going to start our mouth. We're just going to put 3 flat. And that's it for the face. We're just going to fill that in with sand once we're done with the shape. So to get the rest of the shape, we're going to come up from here. We're going to come up and to the right 2 flat. Then up and to the right 1. Then down and to the right 2 flat. Then we're going to come down and to the right 4 singles. So 1, 2, 3, and the 4th one's already there for us. And now the rest of the face is sandstone. So just switch to your sandstone and fill it in really quickly. Alright, now it's time to finish this up, but just by doing the hair. So for the hair, we're going to switch back to our black wool again, and we'll come to this piece right here, where we have this straight. We'll come down 1, 2, extend it over 2 more, so 1, 2. Then bringing this one down 1 for a spike, and then we're going to extend it up 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Now let's count the second block. We're going to come up to the right 1, then down and to the right 2 flat. Then we're going to put 1 on the bottom and 3 on the top. And it's turning night, so I'm going to go to sleep real quick. From here, we're going to come up and to the left 3 singles. So 1, 2, 3. And this third single, what we're going to do to it is going to put 1 to the left and 2 on top. Then we're going to come up and to the right 5 vertical from there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then up and to the left 2 for a spike in his hair. Now going back to the spike we just built, we're going to come down into the left 2 singles. So 1, 2. Then down into the left 3 vertical. So we just have this vertical. And now we're going to build another spike. So we're going to come back to this point and come up into the left 4 singles. 2, 3. And from that 4th single, what we're going to do is add 1 to the left. Then come up into the left of it, 4 flat. Now from the 4 flat, we're going to count down over 1, 2, and put 1 below that. Then from this, we're going to come down into the right 2. 2 vertical. Then from right here, this point right here, we're going to come over 2 to the left, 1, 2. And now let's extend down from here, down into the right 3 singles. So 1, 2, 3. Then from right here, we're going to come up into the left 3 flat. So 2, 3. To the left 2 flat. 1, 2. And from those 2 flat, what we're going to do is add 1 to the top, 7 to the bottom. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And see, we're almost at the end, so we're just going to have to build a couple more spikes and then connect it to the end. So coming to the left from here, we're going to extend it over to the left. 1, 2. Then we're going to add 1 to the top, 2 to the bottom. Then we're going to come down into the right 2. Down into the right 1. Down into the right 2. And then from the bottom of that 2 right here, what we're going to do is add 2 to the left, 2 to the right. And from this second to last block, we're going to extend it down 1. So as you can see, the basic shape of his hair is done, but we're still missing some detail, which I'm going to do right now. So we're going to come inwards to right here, and we're going to bring this block up 2 more. 1, 2. Then we're going to come up and to the left and up and to the right, 2 singles. So it's like branching off like that in both directions. And then we're going to put 1 in the center like this. And now just to finish up now, we're going to come up into the right to this block, add 1 to the right. Then we're going to add up and to the left 1 block from there. So it looks like that. Then coming over to this gap between these 2 right here, we're going to put 1 block between them. and we're going to raise it up 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Second block, we're going to come over 1, and second block at the top, we're going to come over 1 again. So if you can see that, that makes any sense to you. Now from here, we're going to come down into the right 2, flat, then down into the right 1, finish it completely. We're going to come to these 3 flats we have right here, the final one. We're going to come down 1, 2, knock out the middle one. So from what we have here, we're going to come down into the right 2 flat, 2 vertical. Turn this last one into 3 flat, so 1, 2, 3. And then just go down into the right from here until it touches there. Now for everything else, what we're going to do is just trace the wall of everything with gold. So just the wall. And you can skip some of the walls, like as you can see, I didn't do every wall. But just make sure a significant amount of it is covered in gold. Too much gold will make it look bad, but I think this is a good amount. And then everything else we'll just put in yellow, and I'll time lapse this for you guys. So that brings us to the end of the pixel art tutorial. Actually, I think it'd be looking better if we switch the yellow with the gold. So if you guys want to try that out and tell me if it looks good for you guys, be sure to let me know. So I will have another pixel art tutorial coming out later today or tomorrow actually, because I was asked to do one, but it's been taking long. Yeah, so but I decided to finally post one because it's been like 3 days. So yeah, thank you guys for supporting me. Thank you guys for commenting actually and following me on Twitter. The links will be in the description box below. But yeah, it's been good. So see you guys later.